Good morning. So today we're in our next stop in Kyoto. Today we are doing the gates, which are behind us, a sake brewery, and then making our way north to see the Silver Temple.
We're starting off our day at the Fushimi Inari shrine. This is a Shinto shrine that's really well known here in Kyoto for its thousands of red painted torii.
Very uphill, if you can look. So, pro tip, if you want a picture by yourself, go all the way up because there are not a lot of people who do that. So we just finished hiking up to the top and then back down of all of the gates.
Yeah, it was quite a bit more of a hike than we were expecting.
I think both of our legs are like shaking right now.
Yes. We've watched a few videos and read some blog posts about this, but no one ever mentioned going all the way up to the top and how much of a hike that actually was.
Yeah, it really is. So I think I need to make sure that I wear shoes with better arch support because my feet are in a lot of pain right now.
I think it's worth going up to the top.
Yeah.
It gets more peaceful up there. There's a lot less people, so you can really kind of take in the whole experience kind of more the way I think it's meant to be taken in.
Yeah, definitely. There's not a lot of people who go up to the top, and I think especially for like picture taking, if you want to do that, you're gonna get some alone time up there because there's not a lot of people who go up.
Also, we on the way up there was a bunch of signs that there would be to beware of monkeys and boars. We never saw any of those.
No.
But the only animal we did see was several little
adorable cats.
Yes, a few of the little shrine areas have just kind of cats wandering around. They're really
Which
cute.
is really cute, yeah. And lots of spiders too. So if you're afraid of spiders, less adorable.
Less adorable.
Don't. It's probably not for you to go all the way up because there were a lot of giant spiders along the way.
We didn't get any breakfast this morning yet.
We need to eat breakfast.
We need to get some breakfast and some coffee, and then we'll continue on from there.
So we can start with coffee and then get beer and then ice cream and then other food that I don't necessarily know the name of.
We went down this whole street of these stalls, kind of tents just set up, all making fresh food right there. So they actually were making these as we waited, and they kind of singe in a little picture of a little fox. It's kind of cute.
I don't know what they are. One's filled with custard and one is filled with red bean, and they smell like pancakes, so I'm guessing they're similar to that. They're really hot. I don't know if I want to eat it yet. They're sort of like a pancake, but not sweet. Here we go. There's the red bean. I'm gonna get a bite of that. Ooh, it's hot. That's good. It makes it a little bit sweeter than just the bread, which is not sweet. Oh, that's good.
Ooh. But cream, it's a custard cream, and it's creamy, custardy. It's nice. I think it adds a lot. I think I might like Jenny's red bean one a little more.
Are you going to convince me that sake is worth drinking? Because I'm not convinced that it is. I haven't been up to this point. So hopefully it is, because I kind of think it just tastes like great flavoring with like the smell of rubbing alcohol. So I'm hoping it doesn't taste like that.
We came to the Sake Museum here in the southern area of Kyoto. It's a district that is known for being the hub of sake brewing within the city and within Japan itself. And the reason it is that hub of sake brewing is because of the high quality of the water here. Just taste it, and it is so pure that you basically don't taste anything. We just finished our visit here at the Gekkeikan Sake Brewery Museum. We like going to breweries, distilleries, and other places where some of our favorite foods are made as we travel around. So this was a pretty neat opportunity. This was a bit different than a lot of the other distilleries and breweries we've been to. It was focused a lot more on the history of the company. So Gekkeikan has apparently been around for over 350 years.
There's a family. They moved here, and then they started a brewery, and then the brewery got really big, and they started selling it places.
So this really showed how they used to make the sake way back when they began. A lot of the older equipment, the wooden tools that they used were all in there, and then it went through some of their advertising campaigns throughout their history and kind of how the whole company progressed from the beginning until now, and the different products that they have. And at the end we got to try 3 different sakes: a sweet sake, a dry one, and a plum wine.
The most popular sake. Pay attention to aroma. Daiginju literally means excellent aroma.
So there was a sake that I liked, and we purchased it. It was the dry sake, and it basically didn't have that like grapey alcoholic flavor. It had just like a really smooth. I don't even say if it. I wouldn't say that it actually even tasted like alcohol, which is a little bit dangerous, but it was really good, and so we got a bottle to take home with us. So the tour we went on through the museum was only 400 yen per person, which is about $4 US. And it also came with a souvenir bottle of sake per person. So for $4, it's a great deal. So for lunch we went to conveyor belt sushi, which if you've never done conveyor belt sushi, the sushi just comes around and you take a plate, and then you take as many plates as you want, and then you pay for it at the end. So the last thing we did today was the Silver Pavilion. We just finished up, and the grounds were really lovely, and there's a temple there, obviously. So like the gold pavilion, there's a silver one. This one, however, is not covered in silver paint, and looks to be in its original state.
So the temple here is a Buddhist temple. It was originally the house of a shogun warlord, basically, in this area, and was built in 1482 and later turned into a temple, actually. And the grounds here are just beautiful. The guy who originally built it as a place to go escape and kind of relax, and I could relax here. Now there's a lot of tourists there, but it wasn't as bad as some of the other sites we've been. It was busy, but you could still get a feel for how peaceful the site is. I think we really enjoyed it. So just outside of the Silver Temple, here in the northeast corner of Kyoto, is what's known as the Philosopher's Path, and it's a path along this little canal here that got its name from a well-known philosopher who would walk along this route every day on his way from his house to Kyoto University. And it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful places to walk in the city.
I feel a lot of pressure to think like important thoughts, but I don't know, I'm probably just thinking about what we should eat for dinner. Important thoughts. Kiyomizu-dera temple. I really enjoyed it, even though we went at night. It's still really bright. They lit it up for the fall leaves. Normally it closes around 5, but for the fall lights they keep it open a little bit later till 9. And here they're known for a balcony that kind of oversees the city, and drinking water to bring you good luck, I believe is what it's for. Keiko and I did that. We had to watch a few people do it first to know how to do it, but I think we succeeded. Hopefully we'll have good luck.
We had a great day going through a lot of the historic sites here, a lot of the temples and shrines. We've seen quite a few in just, I guess now 2 short days.
Right. And we are pretty tired, worn out. It was a lot more walking and a lot more outdoors than I think we expected.
Yeah, we've been busy and we've been all over the city. None of the attractions are really centrally located. They're all kind of spread everywhere.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're staying right next to Kyoto Station, which is actually where we're at right now. So we can pretty easily get to everywhere, but it still takes, sometimes on the bus it can take almost an hour to get to
somewhere
one corner of the city. Yeah. So
you should prepare for that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go to some place and it closes early, make sure that you plan all your transit time out too.
Yeah, but we have one more day here in Kyoto, so make sure you tune in next week. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that. And
Bye. Good night.
we will see you next time.